Welcome back to Bike Culture Hub, where we bring you the most in-depth and exciting reviews from the world of two wheels. Today, we're diving deep into a name that has defined super sport performance for decades, a machine that shook the motorcycling world when it first landed and continues to evolve in thrilling ways. This is the 2025 Honda CBR 900RR Fireblade, a legend reborn, re-engineered, and ready to carve its name deeper into the asphalt and our hearts. Now, the Fireblade story began back in the early 90s when Honda unleashed a lightweight, powerful supersport bike that broke all the rules. It wasn't just about brute horsepower. It was about balance. Precision. The idea that a rider didn't need the biggest engine, but the smartest package. The 900RR line was always about finding the sweet spot, the perfect blend of performance, handling, and real-world usability. Fast forward to 2025, and Honda has tapped into that same DNA, breathing fresh life into the 900 cubic centimeters segment with this stunning new Fireblade. Right off the bat, let's talk about what makes this machine tick. At its heart lies a completely reworked 899 cubic centimeters inline-four engine, a compact power plant with titanium internals, forged pistons, and a redesigned combustion chamber aimed at extracting both power and efficiency. Honda has managed to squeeze out a jaw-dropping 158 horsepower at 13,000 RPM and 89 Nm of torque at 10,500 RPM, all while ensuring linear delivery across the rev range. What that translates to is a bike that doesn't just scream at the top end, but pulls hard from the mid-range, making it equally at home on a twisty canyon road as it is on a racetrack straight. The engine is mated to a slick 6-speed gearbox with quickshifter and auto-blipper functionality, making clutchless upshifts and downshifts seamless. The throttle-by-wire system is derived from Honda's MotoGP development, ensuring instant response and a level of rider connection that few bikes in this category can match. The intake system has also been re-engineered, with a new variable-length air intake setup that broadens the power band and enhances throttle feel. Honda has even gone a step further by integrating a dual-stage traction control system, launch control, wheelie control, and multiple riding modes, track, sport, rain, and a customizable user mode to tailor the ride to your exact mood or environment. The chassis, as always, is where Honda flexes its real genius. The 2025 Fireblade employs a revised twin-spar aluminum frame that's 1.5 kilograms lighter and 10% stiffer torsionally than the outgoing generation. The swing arm, inspired directly by Honda's RC213 VS, is longer for added stability, especially during high-speed acceleration out of corners. The steering geometry has been fine-tuned for quicker turn-in without compromising mid-corner composure. Combined with a subframe made of ultralight magnesium alloy and a new central mass-focus layout, the whole bike feels compact, sharp, and poised. Suspension duties are handled by Showa's latest big piston forks at the front and a balance-free rear cushion shock at the back. Fully adjustable, of course. The result? Outstanding compliance on both road and track. Whether you're trail braking into a decreasing radius corner or blasting down a bumpy straight, the suspension soaks it all up while keeping the Fireblade composed and confident. The rider triangle has been subtly adjusted to slightly more aggressive than before but still allowing for long rides without needing a chiropractor. And then there's the braking system, another area where Honda went all in. The Fireblade now comes equipped with Brembo Stylema 4-piston radial calipers biting into dual 320mm floating discs up front, with a single 220mm disc at the rear. The braking feel is crisp, with immediate bite and zero fade even after multiple hard laps. The ABS system is cornering sensitive and tuned to allow just enough intervention without dulling feedback. It's the kind of braking performance that inspires late braking confidence, lap after lap. In terms of design, this new Fireblade is a visual knockout. Honda has taken the classic Fireblade silhouette and given it a modern, aerodynamic twist. The bodywork is razor-sharp, with deep air channels sculpted into the fairings to enhance downforce and cooling. The front cowl is more compact and features new winglets, yes, winglets, that are functional, not just flashy. These generate additional downforce at high speeds, aiding in front-end stability and reducing wheel lift. The LED headlamp cluster is ultra-slim and aggressive, giving the bike a predator-like stare that's impossible to miss in any rear-view mirror. The tail section is minimalist and high-set, typical of racebred machines, while the underbelly exhaust keeps mass centralized and gives the bike a purposeful, compact look. The digital dash is a full-color TFT unit, crisp, customizable, and loaded with information. You get a lean angle indicator, lap timer, gear position, G-force readout, and even a customizable rev bar that glows in MotoGP-style fashion. Connectivity via Bluetooth allows you to sync your phone for calls, music, and turn-by-turn navigation, though honestly, when you're riding a Fireblade, the last thing on your mind is taking a phone call. The ergonomics are designed with performance in mind, yet Honda hasn't forgotten about the real-world rider. The seat height sits at 831 mm, and despite the aggressive posture, the seat is surprisingly plush. Clip-ons are low but not wrist-breaking, and the rear sets are adjustable to suit different riding styles. Even taller riders will find enough legroom thanks to the smartly contoured tank and slim waistline of the bike. When you swing a leg over the 2025 Fireblade and thumb the starter, you're greeted with a guttural growl that builds into a spine-tingling scream as you climb the revs. It's intoxicating. It's raw. Yet somehow, it feels composed, as if the engine's chaos is always under your command, waiting for a precise flick of your wrist. On the road, the Fireblade is surprisingly manageable. Yes, it's ferociously fast, but it's also refined. Filtering through traffic is easy thanks to the bike's narrow profile, and the low-speed throttle response is butter smooth. Open it up on the highway or track, and the Fireblade transforms into a missile. Acceleration from 0 to 100 km per hour is dispatched in under 3 seconds, and top speed pushes past 280 km per hour with room to go. Honda has clearly benchmarked this model not only against its rivals like the Yamaha R1, Kawasaki ZX-10R, and Suzuki GSX-R 1000 but also looked inward at its own race DNA to create something that feels uniquely Fireblade. This isn't just another leader bike trying to dominate with brute force. It's a scalpel in a world full of sledgehammers. The 2025 Honda CBR 900RR Fireblade is priced starting at $16,999, which places it right in the sweet spot between track-ready superbikes and road-focused performance machines. For that price, you're getting a bike that can hang with the best on the track and still be used daily without punishing your back or wrists. Optional upgrades include a race kit with lightweight carbon body panels, forged wheels, and a full titanium Acropovic exhaust system that drops weight and adds a few more ponies. What makes this Fireblade unique isn't just the numbers. It's the philosophy. Honda has reimagined the original 900RR ethos for today's world: lightweight, balanced, wickedly fast, but also smart and approachable. It's a rider's bike, built to thrill but also to reward skill. Whether you're pushing your limits on a Sunday ride or just commuting with style, the 2025 Fireblade delivers that raw emotional punch only a truly special motorcycle can. Thanks for riding with us here on Bike Culture Hub. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the new Fireblade, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more long-form reviews, and let us know in the comments, would you pick the CBR 900RR Fireblade over its rivals? Or is your heart set on something else? Until next time, keep the throttle twisted and the rubber side down. Ride safe, ride hard, and stay tuned for more from the world of two wheels.